Hey,
Hey.
what's up, guys? What's up, brothers?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
What are we doing?
Hey, sorry, guys. Just had to run down and grab from KFC and corned beef.
Yo,
Just running a little bit late, but yeah.
yo.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Hey, all good, man. So it's not too bad weather
Beautiful.
over here, huh?
Yeah, it's a nice day today. Beautiful.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to tell everybody, man, what I'm rocking, man. What are you copying me for?
Hey, what are you guys wearing there? Hey,
Yeah, right? I don't want to always have to carry you to, right?
man, you guys are just copying me tonight, man. I'm just jamming these hoodies. Those.
Yo, Pelz, your end's a bit, is it delay or so?
Nah.
Oh, yeah, all good.
Can you hear me?
Yo, man. Yeah. Can you
Oh,
hear
yeah.
me?
No, I just turned
Yeah,
my
I
phone
can
to the side.
Yeah.
Hey, how you liking the music, the background music, bro? Hey,
It's all
Sats.
played before our grand final, eh? We played this song.
hey, we got some viewers tuning in. So let us know where you're watching from, whether it's from your lounge, whether it's from New South Wales, and only New South Wales.
If you're tuning in from Queensland, man, yeah, I think that's where it makes it. Australia, Queensland. Pelz, are you Queensland or New South Wales? Us?
I'm New South Wales.
Oh, New South Wales.
Awesome. Yeah, that's my guy right there, man.
But yeah, welcome everybody that's jumping on tonight. Welcome to Choose Life Podcast every Thursday. This is how we do it. You know, unfortunately we can't be together with the authors, but this is how we're gonna do it today online. But yeah, looking forward to tonight. Looking forward to this awesome speaker that we have tonight.
Yes.
Hear his story. Yeah, powerful and yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. So everyone that's jumped on, man, yeah, you're in for a good treat tonight. So yeah.
Yeah, man. Can't wait for this one, bro. It's awesome to have you. As you can already see it there, man. Does have to speak. The name's right there, Pelz. If it rings a bell,
Yo.
it doesn't ring a bell.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having me on, man. It's cool. I've been wanting to come for a while, so it's cool. We figured it out, eh?
Yeah. I think it's always good when
Love
you
what you
start by
guys
unblocking our numbers or so.
I don't even have a phone.
Nah, that's what now will go, bro. Shall we begin? So, well, you know, we always like to start with a little icebreaker, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
let us know how's the week going. You know, some like to say it's Friday Junior, so before the main Friday. So, how's your week going, wherever it may be? Let us know where you are currently at, whether you're with family, having dinner, watching TV, getting ready for the footy. Let us know.
Yeah. Speaking of footy, man. Speaking of footy, who's your footy team? Bell?
Yeah, who's your footy team, Pelz? Also frozen.
I think it's frozen, isn't it?
Warriors. Sorry about the lounge.
Warriors.
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Just had to move back to the lounge.
No, you're right, man. Hey,
No, yeah, I got
Be
to go for
comfortable,
Warriors.
man.
Yeah, I don't think the connection is any good back
I
there.
think you're.
But yeah, Warriors, man.
Yeah, I think you're hiding from your personal trainer that you're eating. That's why you want to go away from the food that you're eating. Hey,
What's my personal trainer gonna do anyway? Nah. Oh, I was eating Oreos today, man. No good.
Bro, it's good to see you today, bro.
Yeah.
It's been a while, man, but hey.
Hard, bro. It's quite weird times, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Hey, we know you're on tonight for our podcast Choose Life, but you have your own as well. You have your own platforms as well.
Yep.
If you want to just before you get into your story, do you want to just let everyone know which platforms you guys are on and.
Yeah, for sure. So we've got a 1/3 of a podcast called From the Ground Up. So it consists of me, myself, the sister Niva, and the brother Mihaka, aka Luna Kid, Double D. Shout out to him. Shout out to the sis. Yeah, so we just a little bit insight on it. We started it a year ago, a year and a half maybe. Yeah, and we just basically wanted to service the community and find entrepreneurs and great mentors and role models, artists, bring them on and kind of give the steps they took to become successful. Just to show the kids, like, because growing up in this area, we understand that that mindset's not really there, or that information, that support's not there growing up around here, and it kind of stunts your growth. And your dreams, your inspirations, that always seem out of reach, and we just wanted to kind of connect that bridge and show them anything's possible.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people that made it that came from the same situation as the people out here, same situation. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. It's been great. Really enjoy it. Shout out to Greater West Barbers, our one of our sponsors. Love to them.
Yeah,
yeah, we're on Spotify and YouTube. We recently just dropped on Spotify, so it's going good.
Awesome.
No, awesome.
Cool. Sweet. Well, I'm going to hand it over to Edge to introduce our speaker tonight. Just sorry to everyone for just had a few hiccups along the way. As you all know, when it comes to technology, nothing ever goes right. So
100%.
Bit like New South Wales, but I'm gonna hand it over to Edge over here.
How are you gonna do that, man? Hey, it was civil and then throw us under like
sneaky disses.
Had to do that little bit of a cutout there.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Choose Life podcast here. Your co-host, Albert, and myself, Edge. We have a special guest tonight. This one's it was like, this one was a bit special for me because I've been blessed to meet this bloke on another level, on a personal level. Because I firstly was a fan. He's a musician. He's a co-owner of Capiso, Keep It Capiso, Free the Process. And this is why they so happen to copy my outfit today. The bro code, they copy what the boys wear. Hey, tonight that's allowed. But currently plays for he's a part of the Wheelchair Rugby League, New South Wales Wheelchair Rugby League and NRL Wheelchair. And like he said, 1/3 of the From the Ground Up. Please follow them From the Ground Up. I'll drop in the comments real soon. And once we pass the mic on to the Dose or Pelz. But yeah, man, overall top bloke, bro. Great rapper. I'm a big fan of his, but best to call him my brother now. I know he can't let me go. He regrets. It's one of his regrets. But yeah, you might have said he's also, I don't want to leave out this part. I forgot to put it up on the promo. He's TikTok famous. Let's get.
Let's go.
You might have seen him score a couple of meat pies on TikTok. Yeah, yep. You're not seeing things, guys. He's the TikTok famous guy. And All right, man. We'll pass it on to the Uso. He's gonna share a bit about himself and give us an insight. And for those who don't know him, or for some that already know him, it's a good opportunity to know him a bit more. And hey, I'm gonna pass it over to you, man. Cut my mic off, ladies and gentlemen. Pelz.
Round of applause, everyone. Round of applause. Nah. Nah, man. And big love to you guys. Thank you guys for sharing your guys' plan with me and giving me the opportunity to share part of my journey and what I get up to. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Yeah.
Yes.
Shout out to Edge over there, my wheelchair mentor. Hey man. No, yeah. So
Oh man,
yeah, where do you wanna start?
just tell us just tell us what it's like being young girls and whatever, like whether the struggles and the beauties of life, and just your experience. Really, just share a bit about you.
Yeah. So so I was originally born in New Zealand, and my parents, we moved over here, I think 99, came to Sydney, Cabramatta. We were there for a couple of years, then we moved to Brisbane for a while. Maybe 2 years. Yeah, then my parents ended up splitting up. So my mum, my brother, myself, and my sister came back. Yeah, and then we stayed at Cabramatta for a while. Things weren't the best. A lot of what do you call it? Like we were really poor, pretty much. Yeah, a lot of abuse as well in the household, and then and then I eventually went to move in with my dad. Oh, sorry, dog's a bit loud. Yeah, so I ended up moving back in with my dad when he was in Mount Druitt. Because first we started like visiting here and there, and then we ended up fully moving in. Yeah, so I ended up going to Bidwell High. Shout out to Bidwell. And then I was playing footy. Then I went to from year 9 to year 12. I was at Hill Sports High, 7 Hills, and then then pretty much started work and all that stuff. Yeah.
So you said you went to Bidwell.
Yeah, but that's it. That's just pretty much the quick one. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, I can get into depths about specifics. Yeah.
So you went to Bidwell High School.
Yeah.
Yeah. What year? What year?
From year 7 to I think the start of year 9.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And what was it like at Bidwell High School?
Honestly, it was the best. Like when I think back at it now, I always smile because it's such a beautiful place. Growing up because I grew up around Cabramatta, Liverpool, County Vale, Fairfield, all around that area. So out there, it's like there's barely any islanders. At the time I was there, it's mostly Asians. You got your Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
And then your Oz. Never really was someone from my culture, so it was a pretty big thing, socializing and all that. But then once I was at schools where there was maybe 10 islanders throughout the whole school, and always in my year there was probably 2. So when I came to Bidwell, I walked in, couldn't believe my eyes, man. There was islanders everywhere, and I was like, what the hell? I was like, massive culture shock, and I was like, oh, I'm home. Everyone's like me. Everyone's going through the same struggle. Everyone relates to each other. And even if you islander, we're all in the same situation and circumstance. So it's everyone, it's all family, all love. Everyone understands each other. So yeah, it's honestly the best.
Yeah. And was your music teacher Miss Holmes? Was your music teacher Miss Holmes?
No, she wasn't. I was with Miss Brack.
Miss Brack, yeah, nice.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was Miss Brack. She was so good. She was a great teacher.
And speaking of music teacher, when did you find the love? You had a gift for music, man. A love for music.
I couldn't even tell you. Like, were you talking about artistry wise, or as just music listening and
Yeah, from music,
um,
which led you to the musician you are today. I believe. You could disagree, but yeah.
I probably very young. I enjoyed music, the stories. I enjoyed the poetry. I liked poetry when I was in primary school, but I wasn't really exposed to conscious music, conscious rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I first heard it, I was spitting out. I think it was like I was real young, maybe year three or year four.
Yeah.
I think I was listening to Nas. I know I can, or is that what it's called? Yeah, one of the songs, and I couldn't believe like he was talking about you can be whatever you want to be, you can achieve your dreams, and I was just spinning out like, damn. I think that was the first initial seed, and then over time. I just heard a bit more and a bit more, and then when I moved in with my dad, he was always playing Bob Marley, Bismarcky, just Jay Gould, all that. So I slowly started, and plus in school, like the Islanders were always jamming at school, and then it slowly started into the freestyles, and then here and there I'll write a little something, and then it just slowly progressed every time.
No. And what now, as a musician? Wait, can you see me?
Yep.
Yeah. Now, like fast forward to this point in time, man. As a very, very skillful musician you are, and
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
One of the most talented rappers I've ever known. I'm not even being biased because you gave us your merch, mate. But yeah, man.
Appreciate that, man.
At what point did you realize this was something that you can really take to the top, man? Like you can take further in life with you, and you can go far, you can go places with this.
Oh, I'm not too sure, to be honest. I kind of, how it is growing up here, like that belief you have in yourself's not always there, or it's not really there at all.
Yeah.
So it didn't come till like maybe, like I always thought I was good, but I was unsure just because of everyone that was telling me that I was good was friends and families. Yeah. So I was kind of lost, like, damn, these, like I couldn't understand, like I couldn't differentiate them supporting and just like trying to be nice or critiquing. So I was like, oh, they're probably just saying it because they don't want to hurt my feelings, or they just want to support whatever I'm doing. But then when I dropped Bridges 1, the response I got from that was like real heartwarming and kind of built my confidence up. So yeah, I would say 2019.
Oh, yeah. 2019, wow.
Okay. Yeah, but I was like, because I just really loved the art of the music and the outlet for expression and all those kind of things. But I just always had that doubt. But the first song I released, Bridges 1, 2019, just the response was just beautiful. People messaging like, oh, I'm crying and this done this for me, or I related to this song. And I felt like I'd given them something that I've received from listening to other rappers growing up. So that was the first time I was like, damn, I think I can do this.
Yeah. And can you tell us a little bit about that song, your first song?
Yeah, so the Bridges sequences in itself, those sequels, they're pretty much like a page from your diary. So these are things that like keep me up all night, thoughts, or just past trauma, or like happy times. Just sometimes I just sit here and things pop into my head of just good and bad memories. And I really wanted to put it into music, but I didn't want to structure it as the standard song as I feel like it has no right. Structure has no right when you're expressing yourself. So that's why they don't have hooks, the ones that you guys have heard so far. But I feel like, if I'm trying to open up and I'm like, what would I think of? Oh, but I need a chorus, I need this. it's just pretty much like I'm just gonna open up and whatever happens, happens. Yeah, so yeah, it was pretty much just about hard times in and outside the hospital, and then yeah, that's pretty much Bridges One. Just speaking about the realization of who really loves you and who really cares about you, and how strong family support and how important it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much Bridges One.
So you're saying you're in part of that song that shows. First time I watched today, first time it showed me that your song, man, I was blown away. You know, and
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
And just good to, and then just hearing what you're saying tonight. You know, no hook with it, and just for you just to express, just to tell your whole story through that whole song. So that was, you know, for anyone that'll watch, I believe anyone that'll watch, that'll be inspiring and uplifting. You know, because it really inspired me first time I watched it.
Yeah, man.
And, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
So and I watched that part. You're saying the hospital. For those who are going to be watching this tonight and throughout the week, to tell us a little bit about why the hospital was in there.
Yeah, so when I turned 19, 2013, I was diagnosed with osteosarcoma, which is a bone cancer in my right knee. And I said, yeah, I was just in so much pain. But as a male, it's like health is not prioritized. So I was in pain for like 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, and I was just like one of those things like, oh, who cares? It's probably footy, because I played so much footy growing up. And then I just like left it till it was unbearable. Like I couldn't sleep, and I was scaffolding at the time, so I was a lot of lifting and climbing and all that stuff. Yeah, so I ended up getting X-rays, and they told me I might have a tumor. Even after they told me that, I went back to work for another week until like I couldn't walk, because in my head I'm like, oh, I gotta pay bills, man. I don't care about that stuff. You know, as males we kind of just shrug it off, kind of thing. Yeah, and then I ended up getting MRI, and then they told me I had bone cancer in my leg. Got to do a biopsy when it's seen a specialist. We pretty much started chemotherapy straight away. Yeah, so yeah, that was a lot to take on. And then then from I've done, I think, about 8 months of chemo. So I think we done about 4 months on chemo, and then we had a break, and they done a knee replacement on me, where they took out like mid shin to mid femur. They took out all the bone and replaced it with like titanium and all that stuff. But during that surgery, they said they still found cancer cells in it. Yeah. So we've done another 4 months of chemo, and then I was pretty much cancer free in like September, around that time. I started chemo in January. Yeah, and then it was just a crazy journey. After that, once I got better and healthier, I started working again, and then if you guys know, chemotherapy destroys, you know, the good and the bad cells. So my immune system was super weak, so I was just getting sick like non-stop, and then I caught a staph infection. Then I caught tuberculosis. I had keratoconus in both eyes. My hearing was blowing out, and then it just ended up a cycle of in and out of the hospital for the next 3 years or so. And then 2017, I just made the choice, like, oh, this is too much. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, I think I just want to go for the amputation. But my surgeon at the time wanted to do more surgeries, and I was like, oh, I can't handle it anymore. Yeah, it's just like, I'm in the hospital, you know, every month. And I was just like, oh, if this is the only problem, I'll either get rid of it if it's going to stop infection, and you know what I mean? I can be more healthier. So we ended up going for that 2017 December.
So you made the choice.
Sorry?
You made the choice to get amputated leg.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny, not funny, but like my surgeon, because I couldn't even use my leg because the infection was sticking to the metal or the titanium. So like I just couldn't get rid of it. Excuse me, because the amount of metal was, it was a lot of metal in my leg. So my surgeon was like, "Oh," he goes, "Oh, just let me try more surgery. But after this surgery, you have to bend your leg." And I was like, "What the hell? What's the point of that?" Yeah, no, cut it off. It's like me. Yeah, so yeah. What's the point of it? I can't. It still me sick, like, because like that's what people don't understand. They kind of, man, you're so strong, this and that. Like, did you make that choice? But for me, I couldn't use my leg for like 3 years, 4 years, and it was the like main reason I was getting sick. So yeah, I was just like, it wasn't really a problem for me.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't a hard choice. Yeah.
With your experience being in the hospital and bedridden, and just the challenges you're battling mentally, and what was the important things in your life at that time that helped you get through those tough situations, those tough moments?
Yeah, definitely. God. Definitely.
Oh, sorry, Pelz.
Yeah.
Is he cutting out today?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, sorry, Pelz. Wait. Do that test run again also? Oh, you're cutting out bad, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, you sound alright, yeah. What were you asking?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. So we lost you from the part when you were about
still
to
cutting
say
out?
something. No, you're good now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd say that it's definitely been God. Man, like, I picked me up, I started reading, and like, everything was fine. It might have, it was a very, very hard journey, and it was a very hard place that I was in, but I think mentally and spiritually I was okay. So nothing really mattered. I always stayed positive. And then my family is so supportive. They were there nearly, the amount of time I've spent in the hospital, I always had someone with me, and I'm very privileged to have that, very blessed to have that. So I met a lot of people that, they didn't have anyone the whole time they were in hospitals, no one around there. So yeah, definitely God and family.
Yeah, good. Okay,
I saw that in that clip. Your family was always around in that video clip. The first in that song was.
Yeah.
And just hearing what you said earlier, how important your family is and how important your real friends are in those times. And for a lot of stuff that we deal with mental health, how can you encourage somebody that's going through, say, a situation might not be like yours, but just encourage them to stay strong? What would you say to those out there?
Yeah, so to be honest, for me, man, the best advice I could give is, get to know God, man. Get to know God, find your purpose, because people let you down. God will never let you down, and He was always my foundation. And yeah, man, the amount of times people, like doctors, read out you know, the amount of issues that they were finding, I would just say, like, yeah, that's all right. We're gonna be safe. Don't even sweat it. Yeah, so like that's the biggest advice I can give. And also, I know it's hard because not everyone, you know, wants to hear that. Not everyone believes. But yeah, that that's the number one advice I could give. And also, just focus on yourself and try your best to be optimistic about everything. You know, a lot of times when you're going through something, your mind starts to become, you know, pessimistic and negative, and then every small thing just seems like, you know, the biggest thing. So then it gets very hard to stay positive. So yeah, just if you got family around you, keep them very close. Just be grateful you're still here. The hard times never last. You know, eventually, you know, the sun will rise and life will be great again. But yeah, just the power of your mindset. Concentrate and yeah, be optimistic about everything.
Yeah, nice.
Awesome. And so just quickly, if you know, you just dropped Bridges 2, Burdens. If you could just give us viewers and me and Albert as well, just a bit. Obviously, it's part 2 from your first video clip where I met you.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you could give us a backstory and how that's going for you, and the reason behind it, the backstory.
Yeah, shout out to everyone supporting, man. I'm so happy. Mad love to everyone. I appreciate you guys. You know, it means a lot to me. Yeah, guys, if you haven't heard it yet, it's Bridges 2 Burdens. It's on all platforms: Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. So yeah, man, it's going great. It's been out for just over a week now. It's on YouTube. I think it's 4.8k views on Spotify. I'm not sure about streams, but I'm on 70 monthly listeners. But I'm just super grateful, man. Like, a lot of people probably like, man, that's nothing. To me, that's everything.
Yeah.
You know, we've got to start somewhere. We've got to. And I had a problem like this with this. Like, I always wanted the next thing, and because we're so focused on reaching the next thing, we don't get to appreciate and live in the moment of now. Yeah. So I just want to say thanks to everyone, and you know, I'm very, very happy with the results so far.
Yeah. And what was your aim for Bridges 2 then?
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. These things are super intimate. These are mostly focused on intimacy and vulnerability. I feel like I've had a very big problem with expression and speaking up about things, and that goes for, you know, so much people, you know, especially in men. So I kind of want to break that down. You know, I want to get everyone to speak up, but you know, I really want the men as well to get out their comfort zone, because I feel like I'm so afraid of, you know, just opening up and sharing. So I'm just like, oh, stuff it. We're gonna go head on, and we're gonna go attack this head on. We're just gonna go for it. Whatever happens, happens. Yeah. So pretty much just sharing another, a couple of intimate moments of growing up and dealing with the struggles with whether it's a lot of physical abuse in the house, or whether it's, you know, alcohol, a lot of alcohol, poverty. Yeah, so it's a quick insight to that.
Yeah. So good, man. So good to you know, I love the fact that you're, you know, everyone's got a different narrative, and just the way you're doing it through your music, and you know, well, I believe music is storytelling. You know? There's a lot of people that are doing music out there, but there's not many that do storytelling. And I believe storytelling is the most powerful ones out there. So anyone can sing nowadays. You know, you can put a mic in front of you, and you can makes your voice to sound like, you know, Mariah Carey or whoever. But there's only a few storytellers out there, you know, and yeah, I love the way that you do it, through your music. And,
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Just encourage you to keep going. And yeah, and I love the fact that you said, you know, it's the numbers now is big to you. You know?
Yeah, that's huge. I love everyone, man.
Yeah.
To take their, like, when you break it down and think, like, this person took their time out to listen to something. I put, you know, a lot of effort and heart, and the team that was involved as well. Like, they take their own, like, look, everyone's so busy, especially in times like this, trying to figure out, you know, how they're gonna, you know, get things going. But yeah, just to take the time out and share it or comment or, you know, send me messages. You know, that's the most important part. You know, the numbers don't mean anything.
Pushnage?
Yeah, and I was just saying, like, adding on to everyone can sound like Mariah Carey. Pelz is like one of the examples. Like, he's a good impression. Sounds, if not better than Mariah Carey. But yeah, I just wanted to add that in there. Yeah. Man,
let's get to the merch, man. Well, tell us what this is about, man. What does this mean to you? How did it come about?
So the origin story is, I just came out of hospital, so it was late 2017 or more early 2018, sorry. And I was just, when I first came out of hospital, the adjustment was very big for me, so I was I didn't know what to do, because growing up it was just footy. You know, the teachers and mentors always say, you gotta find that plan B, and I never listened. In my head I was just like, oh, whatever. But now, like, I was like, man, I had no plan B. So yeah, I was struggling with the adjustment of becoming an amputee, and I was also struggling of what's it called? Just dealing with everything, because I always focused like, oh man, I can't wait to get out. But when I got out of hospital, I didn't even know what to do, so I was pretty lost at that point. And also my cousin, Big Mike, shout out to Big Mike. He was going through a lot of issues, personal issues, and we were just both in a dark mindset. Like, man, what are we doing with our lives? You know, we're not doing anything. It just felt like that, really, really hopeless at that point. And then I just said to him, because we would talk on my porch for like, you know, 8 hours straight, just drinking coffee and just talking to each other and trying to give each other like ideas on like what we could do. Yeah, and then I asked him, oh, like, what's your biggest dream? And he said he wanted to start a clothing brand. And then he asked me the same question. I said, I think I want to do music. And then at that time I was like, oh, you know what? I want to do music and I want to do a clothing brand too. And then he was just like, oh, why don't we just do it together? And then we're like, oh, sweet. We started like drawing up plans and writing like our vision, you know, like looking for names. And one of our cousins, she heard us speaking about it, and then she came over and she wanted to join, and then she joined. Shout out to Alex, my sister Alex. Yeah, and then we just that's how it started. And we just slowly started selling, like, I think we just started selling a family, and then it went to 20, then 30, 40, 50. Yeah, so yeah, it's been a slow grind, but yeah, just a lot of work to do, a lot of more work to do.
Yeah. But like I said to you earlier, you know, there's many brands out there, but there's not many brands that you know, speak life, and your brand speaks life, you know. And that's why, you know, everyone out there, as you can see,
peace up. Keep it peace up.
Peace out here.
Yo.
There you go. Yeah, get behind it. Get behind the piece and get behind the you know, don't just wear something because it looks cool, but wear it because there's a meaning behind it, and the whole reason behind that. And if you're wearing this this brand here, you're wearing also his story and inspiring others. You know, and no matter what you go through in life, I love what you said. The sun will come back up again. You know, the darkness is only going to be for a little bit, but the sun will always shine. So yeah, so big shout out to you also for the merch tonight. So everybody, so we're going to throw it up on our pages, on our platforms, and just get behind it. And yeah, love your work, love what you're doing, love what you guys are doing on your platforms. Reaching out to all those young ones out there. Yeah, just need more voices, and louder and stronger voices out there for our people. Not just our people, but for everyone else, you know. So, and we can help those people through our stories. And I know there's a lot more in your story. I mean, what? This was the first year he's done
wheelchair rugby league, man. Yeah, I wanted to just touch base on that. Man, how's? Can you tell us about just you adapting to new kind of field, new kind of form of footy? Because I know your background is playing footy on the field, running on the grass, but now on the form of wheelchair rugby league. Share with us how's your experience going with that, man? You couldn't hear us, Sus?
Man, honestly, so good. It's so good, man. I'm so privileged to have my Edge and the brother Waddy to encourage me. Because when I dropped...
Oh, we're losing you, so we're losing you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yo, no, we're good.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, so yeah, it's been the best experience, and I'm just blessed to have the brother Edge and the brother Waddy. Originally, when I dropped Bridges 1 in 2019, Edge reached out and just like, oh yeah, come check out the wheelchair rugby. But I was so just my mindset wasn't the best at that time. I was still having conflict with the reality of someone with a disability. So I didn't want to I kind of just I don't even want to look at the wheelchair, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just and then they kept messaging me to come. I always said I'll come, but I was still I was just still nervous to be in a wheelchair. And then last year Christmas, I was just like, you know what, I've been 1 foot in, 1 foot out, of everything I was doing. This year I'm gonna apply myself to what I want. I'm gonna be fearless and I'm gonna chase everything. So I messaged the brother Edge, and then lucky enough that he had a spare wheelchair for me. I come and try it with a warm up.
Oh, Lizzie, are you cutting out also?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. What's the last thing he's heard?
My name is Pelz. Where you said when I gave you the chair also.
Yeah. So I was lucky enough that you gave me that chair, and man, I just after New Year's I just said, man, I'm applying myself, and then we went into those.
We lost you again also. I thought you live in Bondi also.
Oh my god. Do you hear me?
And we're right.
Back on again.
All right.
Through the process, let's go.
That's the one. Where was I up to? You want to cut out?
Are you like roses, like on the floor or something?
Yeah, that's why I married my wife. Her name's Rose.
Nah, but yeah. I'll just get back from when you started on New Year's.
Yeah, so after New Year's, I just applied myself with everything. I went out to the first wheelchair event, and then I started playing after that. And it was very, very tough, man. I couldn't believe how fast these guys go. I couldn't believe the skill set they have, because I've never heard of it before. I've never seen it. So that was the first time. Yeah, and then I was just really ambitious. I was training hard, and I just wanted to make this at the highest level I could make it. So I've been going hard, and I was lucky enough to play in Tier 1 as well as Tier 2, and also make grand finals for both of them. Yeah.
So good, eh? You've achieved a lot over the.
Yeah.
You've achieved a lot over these last couple of years, eh?
Sorry?
You've achieved a lot, real quick over these last couple of years, and just seeing where you're at today, like, it's so amazing how what's happened with you, with your music, with your footy, with all your platforms that you're using, and nothing better fitting than what your clothes, your brand is through the process. Love that the theme you got there in life, regardless of whatever we go through. Sometimes we just gotta go through them, eh? We can't just sit there and wait for it to go. Sometimes we just gotta go through it. And I love that about your brand. Through the process, we have to go through things to get by it. And just hearing your story, watching your story through your music, and just watching, where you are today. It didn't come easy, yeah?
Oh, no way, man. The amount of mountains I have to climb to be here. Yeah. Oh, I'm just grateful I'm here. Yeah. Everything else is the bonuses, man.
Awesome. If there was one thing that you'd biggest advice you'd give to anybody out there before we finish up tonight, what would that be?
Biggest advice? I think it would be gratitude. Appreciate everything, the big things, the small things, and just gratitude, and definitely what Capiso stands for on pursuing through the process. There's always going to be hard times, so there's no point quitting. If you quit, there's going to be a hard time down there as well. So man, just keep pursuing. Go through the hardships. I remember where there's comfort, there's no growth. So change your mindset on remembering when you're going through something, you're growing, and it's a thing to embrace and attack head on. Nothing to be afraid about.
Oh, awesome. Any last words, Edge?
Nah, man, just thank you, Pelz, for taking the time out, man. It's tough times over here in Sydney, and busy schedule within our own homes and as well as yours. But thank you for taking the time, man, to chat with us and share a bit about yourself. Hey, it's good. It's always good to reflect, man. And reflect on how far you've come in life, and without you even knowing, you're helping someone that will come across this, man, with your story and your love for what you do, and the cards that you're dealt with, how you can play them within your favor, And appreciate you, bro. Can't wait to get back in the footy, bro, so I can line you up one time for the one
time. Why are you gonna do that to me, Sensei, man?
I got stories in the footy field about this guy, man.
Nah, man, I appreciate you guys so much, man. I love what you guys do. I love what you guys stand for, and it's a beautiful thing to see that our community is going to be in is and is going to be more in a better place because of what you do.
Yeah, awesome. You know, I think we all do it together. We all share. We play our parts in what we do, and you know, we just do our parts, and things will work out. And it's a privilege to have you on Choose Life podcast tonight, Rico. And
thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, and for those of you who are going to be watching this during the week, if you want some merch, please jump on and support. I'm pointing the wrong one. Support Mauso over here, and we'll leave some stuff on so you guys can jump on and have a look. And jump on. Is it YouTube? The YouTube channel. Your YouTube channel.
Yeah, man. Where can we find your podcast, your
Yeah.
your music, and where can we find the merch, man? And yeah, just follow you, bro.
Yep. So the merch, this will be dropping in 2 weeks. Find us at Capiso_official on Instagram. Also, we're on YouTube at Capiso official. Our podcast from the ground up. No spaces, double F at the start. And what else do we have here? For myself, my Instagram handle is PELZ_Capiso. Yeah. The red hoodie's dropping in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, nice. And please share the Pelz's video that's out at the moment. So please jump on it, have a watch, and that video is called Share It. So share it to everybody else. Don't just keep it to yourself.
Share the love, y'all.
All right, so we'll be coming around your house for a visit, and give you a big hug. All right, so big shout out to you, Moso, and to you guys. You know what you guys are doing. Love what you guys are doing, and keep it up, keep going. Once again, thanks for the hoodie. Representing.
Hey, thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
appreciate you.
Yeah. But for everybody, take care.
Peace.
Tomorrow for Uber Eats Friday. Yeah.
We're blocking Pelz from that. I don't want him to win.
Why haven't I won yet, bro? Come on, man.
I see, man. All right, thank you again, man. Shout out to everyone, man. Keep it Capiso through the process. Hey, what's popping? We.
And what? Yeah. Lofaku Moso, thank you very much. And to everybody, take care, and we'll see you guys next week.
Sweet.